September 27th, 2025, a historic day, the first ever bilateral series against a full member nation. Nepal versus West Indies, the Unity Cup 2025 T20I series. And the historic day ended in a historic win for Nepal team. Hello, this is me, Von Khatyoda, and this is Beyond the Boundary. Hello everyone. Yesterday we witnessed a historic win by the Nepal cricket team against the former two times world champions in T20, the West Indies cricket team. Even though the West Indies team lacked a few of their top players, again the West Indies team was a good one, and the Nepal team showed great fight to pull off a historic win by 19 runs. And today we are going to be talking about the whole game, the match that happened yesterday. So let's begin with the toss. In the preview itself, I had said the team that would win the toss should choose to bat first, looking at the past games of the Sharjah International Cricket Stadium. But surprisingly, West Indies won the toss and chose to ball first. We also saw on the pitch report Carlos Bradford talking about the grass cover in the pitch. Pre-match we were seeing the footages of the pitch, and we could see that a lot of grass was left in the Sharjah pitch for last night's game. It made everyone doubt, is the pitch going to be seamer friendly rather than spin friendly. But in the pitch report also, Carlos Bradford said, even though there is a grass cover, it won't matter much and the pitch will behave as usual. And throughout the game we saw what happened, and the prediction was correct. The pitch behaved as usual. It was a typical slow Sharjah pitch. And yeah, me personally also, I was surprised with the decision by the West Indies team. Ended up costing them the game, we could say. So beginning with the innings, West Indies won the toss and chose to ball first, giving a chance for the Nepalese batter to bat on the Sharjah pitch. Starting the innings, the openers Kushal Bhurtel and Asif Sheikh, we could see a few nerves showing. They went early, both Kushal Bhurtel and Asif Sheikh. Kushal Bhurtel was stumped out by Akil Hussain, the captain of the West Indies team, and Asif Sheikh followed, giving a catch to Jason Holder, caught by Casey Carty. After the few early wickets, the Nepali middle order batting lineup steadied the ship, led by the captain Rohit Paudel, who played a brilliant knock of 38 runs from 35 deliveries, well supported by Kusal Malla with his power-packed batting. 21 balls faced, 30 runs scored, including two big sixes, one that went out of the Sharjah stadium. And again, as we talked in the preview, I said the few bowlers that were to look out for: Navin Vidyasi, or as the commentator was calling him, Vidyasi. So he took three crucial wickets, that of Rohit Paudel, Kusal Malla, and finally Gulshan Jha. So he left his mark in the game, being a debutant, the leg spinner. He gripped the ball well, the ball was drifting, and he caused a lot of trouble to the Nepalese batters. Gulshan Jha again came after the wicket of Kusal Malla. He also scored a quick fire 16 ball 22. That also pushed the Nepal score forward, and also another important innings by Dipender Singh Airi, 17 of 19, pushing the score to 148 for 8 at the end of the 20 overs. Looking at the end of the first innings, 148 for 8, Nepal, even though it was a good score, 148 for 8, they might be slightly disappointed considering how the second last over of Jason Holder went, giving only 5 runs and losing 3 wickets. So the score could have easily been 160 or maybe even 170. Nepal lost their track a little bit in the death overs with the bat. But still, considering the 160, 170 was the average score batting first, and the recent 10-12 games, the team is scoring above 150 were winning quite comfortably, and 148 is not too much difference from that score. So at the end of the first innings, 148 for 8, we had a good game in hand against a power-packed West Indies batting lineup and a really good Nepali bowling unit. Also, the highlight of the Nepal innings, the twos that they ran, it was incredible. We could hear the commentators complimenting the Nepalese on their running between the wickets. They were hitting the gaps well, running twos, even though they were not able to get the boundaries on regular intervals, but they were converting singles and singles into doubles as well. We could see one instance where the ball had went just about 30-yard circles and they were running for two, and that quick running between the wickets put the pressure on the fielding side and causing misfieldings and turning the 2 into 3 as well. So really great effort shown by the Nepalese batters for running between the wickets, and that was really exceptional. The commentators kept on saying, we keep on saying Nepalese batters are exceptional between the wickets, and they again proved that last night as well. Now the start of the second innings, the West Indies innings. So the openers Kyle Myers and Amir Zango came to bat, and Kyle Myers was showing a little bit of form, one boundary, and then he was starting to struggle against a little bit of spin, and he was run out by Kushal Bhurtel, an epic run out from the 30-yard circle, running in, on the move, throwing one stop to aim it, and he hit it bullseye, starting the flow of wickets for Nepal. And next game, Akim August. We talked about Amir Zango and Akim August in last time's preview. I told that they were the two batters, the new batters to look out for, and Akim August was proving us right. He scored 15 runs of 7 balls, striking at 214, two huge sixes in that as well. So after the early wicket, the two batters, Amir and Akim, were building a stable partnership, and they were seemingly taking the game away from Nepal, but again we got a crucial wicket of Akim by none other than Nandam Yadav. Sadly, he got injured himself and we couldn't see him for the rest of the game, but a really crucial wicket by Nandan Yadav. And after that, the spinners, they again showed their flow, run out by Dipender Singh Airi as well, a crucial one, and a really good spell by Kushal Bhurtel. He's really turning out to be an asset as a leg spinner for the Nepalese team. So comparing both the innings, in the power play, the two teams weren't separated by much at the end of power play of the West Indies innings. At the end of power play, Nepal had scored 34 runs, losing 2 wickets, and West Indies they scored 40 runs, losing again 2 wickets. Where the game shifted was the middle overs. If we look at the middle overs, 6 to 15. In the middle overs, Nepal scored 77 runs, losing only 2 wickets. All thanks to Kushal Bhurtel and Rohit Paudel for their, and also Gulshan Jha and Dipender Singh Airi for their crucial running between the wickets, some usual boundaries as well. But the West Indies lacked in this department, the middle overs, scoring only 51 runs and losing 4 wickets. Again, the final overs also, both the teams struggled. They aren't separated by much. Nepal scored 37 runs, losing 4 wickets, whereas the West Indies scored 38 runs, losing 3 wickets. So the middle overs was the deciding factor in this case. Again, like we said in the preview, it is all going to be about Nepalese spinners versus the West Indies batters, and in the first game, Nepalese spinners came out on top. The game was really hanging in the balance throughout the second innings. While the spinners were going on, the Nepalese spinners, they had a tight hold in the game. One over seemed to slightly turn it towards the West Indies side. The over by Sompal Kami, where he gave quite a bit of runs. No ball, first ball, which was a catch, so a no ball, so Nepal didn't get the wicket. And at that time, giving away 19 runs in the 18th over by Sumbal Kami, that turned the game again on its head towards the favor of West Indies team. Akil Hussain smashing a few boundaries in that over, and a really impressive over by Karan Casey, the 19th, a really important. At that stage, West Indies required 30 runs of 2 overs, so an over of above 10, maybe 15 runs could have handed the West Indies team the game. Chasing 15 in the last over isn't a really difficult task, especially for batters like the West Indies have. So at that crucial point of time, giving away only 2 runs and taking 1 wicket, so again Karan Casey brought the game back into Nepal's hands. And in the last over, Dipender Singh Airi again, even though he was hit for 2 boundaries, held his cool and took 1 wicket in the last ball, catch. So ending the game and leaving the Nepalese team victorious. So it was an amazing game. First bilateral series against West Indies, first game against full member nation, and first win as well. So special performance by the Nepalese team. Tomorrow we again go for the second game, and I don't see much changes happening from Nepal side. We heard about Sandeep from the coach as well. Sandeep Lamichhane, the player of that caliber, we expect him to be in the team, and we were all surprised not seeing him in the 11. And later news came out saying that he opted out of the game due to personal reasons. We are unsure what those personal reasons are, but hopefully for Nepal's sake, considering the World Cup qualifiers coming up, he deals with it, he is alright, and he comes back strong. Also about Nandan Yadav as well, he was injured. We still haven't had any reports about how serious the injury is, so hopefully everything's fine, it's not a serious injury, and hopefully again we will see him back in action. West Indies, they need to look at a few things. The commentator Ian Bishop, as he mentioned, the West Indies batters, they are well equipped to clear the boundary, but again we could see the middle overs where the game shifted gears, shifted sides actually. They need to focus more on the running between the wicket side of things. So in low slow wickets where hitting can be hard, as Nepal batters did, it is really crucial to convert those singles into doubles. So West Indies will look into that, and Nepal, they will look to continue their form, continue their good performances, and hopefully seal a series win against West Indies lineup. So first ever win against a full member nation. Hopefully they can turn it into a series win against a full member nation as well. So tomorrow, September 29th, again same time, Nepal versus West Indies. Looking forward to it. And the player of the match, Rohit Paudel. I think at times we often underappreciate what Rohit Paudel has done for this team, done for this country. At such a young age, leading a team with such high hopes and performing as consistently and in those crucial times as he has. Rohit Paudel is a gem of a person and a gem of a player, again taking the player of the match award last time. So high appreciations to the captain, Captain Calm, Captain Consistent, whatever we call him. It's not enough. Stepping up with both bat and the ball as well. So Nepal team is looking strong. A brilliant performance. Hopefully they can keep the form going in the next 2 matches and the World Cup qualifiers as well. So this was it from me, the review of the first game. We're all happy. We're all over the moon. getting that first win, but as the coach said, we have to stay calm. It's just another win. We have to keep going. We have to make a habit of winning against big nations, and we have to get rid of this cardiac kids tag, and we have to start dominating the teams if we have to go up the ranks in world cricket. So this was it. Thank you all. Namaste.